Now, this particular woman, the mother of our girl now, the Chrisland girl, I just want you people to, please, I will be playing some things and I'll be using the one I saw on Osha's page. I think I love how her own is very clear. So, because she made it closer, I will use that. I hope it's loud. No, let me use this phone, because this phone is quite low and my speaker is, I forgot the charger. So guys, one moment, sorry. Sorry guys, I should have opened it there. I have the video from different platform, but I think I love the way she scrolled it and made it very bold. I love it. I think it makes us see the body expression, the facial expression of this particular woman.
Chrisland school. Video. They begged me. Go. My child attends Chrisland school, VGC. Okay. Good evening, mothers. Good evening to everybody, to fellow Nigerians. Please, I am making out this cry to everyone to help me out. About a month ago, I was on my way.
Charity Igbinosa, no, Don Davis case did not just end like that. It's an ongoing case that is still yet decided upon. The mother, as at a week or 2 weeks ago, they were still in court as at, you know, they are on top of the matter. It's ongoing. When they conclude on the case, they probably will let you people know or not, but it's not been swept under the carpet. No, it's not been swept under the carpet. So just so you know that they didn't sweep the matter under the carpet. It's still ongoing. The case of Don Davis. So just, you know, Charity Igbinosa, you know, understand. So okay, it will be that misled them along what to ashiri. So okay guys, so okay, now
a month ago I was on my way out of Lagos, so I got a call from Mrs. Azike, a head teacher from Chrisland. So she called me that she needed to see me. I said okay, that I'll come when I return back. So 2 days after, I came to the school. When I got to the school, I met her with 2 other women in her office, and they...
Okay, one moment. So apparently you people can see that some people told this woman to come out and shout out that she needs help from fellow Nigerians, just like Don Davis' mother came out and almost regarding Bowen's College, how the father came out and said he needs justice. He needs justice to serve for the death of his son. And Don Davis' mother too, she fought battles and said she also needs justice. Now, oh yeah, I saw someone who thank you. This guy is the one that created an awareness to the public. Is the one that created an awareness to the public, if I'm making sense to you people. And I beg your pardon, guys, because the girl is an underage, I would not be showing anything, her picture on this platform. If you are interested in seeing her pictures or anything about her, I kindly go elsewhere. I'm not going to be showing her picture. She's underage. I can't, because I know the law. You understand? I'm not going to be showing her picture. I'm only going to be showing anything about her. I'm not going to show it, or nor the boys that are involved. I'm only going to, because they are all underage, I'm only going to be showing the mother. Do you understand? And I will be expressing some things that I saw in the video that, entails where they were having, the benching and everything. You understand? I will just talk on it. I am not going to show it at all. You understand? I'm not going to show anything about the children at all. Now, what it is here is that the Ubio guy didn't have a correct information. That's one thing. Sometimes some of us are more after the money we want to make, or the trending, or the way we want to attract people to our blogs and stuff like that. We are more after that as opposed to what really is ethical. Do you understand? So now, when that story started trending, I was hesitant. I wasn't too sure of what was happening. I didn't feel I had good understanding. I felt everything was all over the place, and I was very careful. I thought to myself, no, this doesn't just sound right. 5 people raped a 10-year-old girl, and it's just been handled in this manner. Then luckily, this woman came out. And when this woman came out, who is the mother of the supposed victim now, and I could see that people were already angry, the way we Nigerians are angry and passionate about our children. Do you understand? The same way all of us were shouting up and down for justice regarding previous cases. So I could see people were passionate, but I was still very confused, because I thought to myself, what's happening? But the good thing was, the mother came out. Apparently, when the mother came out, I then was able to understand what was really happening. Because from everything the mother had to say, it goes to show, yes, she was the only one that was clueless of the truth. The daughter knew, as young as she is, understood what happened. Even though, if we look at her age, compared to what happened, it's too wide for you to comprehend. At the age of 10, to be sincere, I was in secondary school, but my breast was flat. But looking at that girl, in terms of puberty, and when I saw her having the sex, she's more matured in terms of body. When I say body build, but not the face. The face actually showed she was 10. The boy under her also looked very young. Even the one that was saying they were disturbing him. If you notice, there was a boy by their side on the bed while she was riding the one under. Their face was expressionless. The one under, his face was expressionless. Am I making sense? But she was riding. She was the one doing the riding. Now, the one beside was saying they are disturbing him. He's not interested in what they are doing. Go and listen to it. That they are disturbing him. They should stop, they should stop disturbing him. So you can tell he didn't even take what they were doing as something very sacred. He took it as the age which he is truly. As the age which he is truly. Then we didn't see the person that was doing the video. But she was on top riding the guy. The little lad underneath. Now, listen to their mother. Listen to the mother. Because it's from what the mother said that I was now able to say, okay, did they really rape this our little girl? Am I making sense? Because the video that was sent out by whoever was videoing, I personally would think, even the person that sent that video out, you people think of it, is the person, does the person have understanding of what that girl is doing? No. He actually felt what this girl is doing is, wow, let me share it to people. He didn't think it would get them into the shit they are already in right now. As far as he's concerned, he's doing it as a small boy that he is. Probably he is 11 or 12 or even 9 years old. We don't know. But the girl, at least we know. She's the only one we know the age. Even the one that talks beside them, you can tell that is equally a small baby. Because if it's truly that someone is riding somebody like that, if it's not, if it's matured, he will know this thing that they are doing. He will either be turned on or he will walk out. But instead he said, you people are disturbing me. Yeah, I want to, he was just talking as if, they are doing something unimportant. Am I making sense? Now, let's continue what mommy has to say.
Office, and they introduced me as, one introduced herself as Mrs. Kemi. I can't remember her surname, and the other one. So that they came from Chrisland headquarters. I said, okay, is there a problem? They said no. That they just wanted me to know that my daughter, whom I left in their care, that they took to Dubai, that she had a kiss with a boy, and the boy also kissed her. So they found out that they got that kissing thing from True and Dear. So I said, okay, if it is that I will curtail, that what they wanted me to do was for me to take her phone from her so that they won't keep practicing that. I said, okay, if it's just that I will collect out.
What do you people think happened there? That is the side of the school. I'm going somewhere. What do you people think happened there? The school was trying to protect the girl. The school was trying to protect other students and also trying to protect their school. They were scared. They made a big mistake. They were supposed to, they were supposed to, when they invited the mother, they were meant to instantly report their child to them. That was what they were meant to do. But the fear of this child was in their custody due their own negligence. When you travel with kids, we do it here. We do it here. Our kids travel with teachers and they go abroad. Do you understand? It could be any of these European countries. It could even be, for like Nigeria went to Dubai. It could be further than that. But they travel. As long as you've signed, they've signed, you have paid for what they've asked you to pay, your child in their custody becomes their responsibility. Am I making sense? So, having to do that, they said they took many of these students, 70-something students, I think 80 students for this trip. On taking them for this trip, they got to Dubai. The girls were put on the 11th floor. To them, they were trying to distance them. Then the boys were put, I think they said 4th floor. But anyway, away from each other. Yeah. Now, the school have seen that those people committed, the girl and that boy did something. They've seen the video. But they were scared to tell the mother. But instead of that, that was their reason for continually going to do pregnancy test for that girl. At least let it not be that under their watch, that girl got pregnant. If I'm making sense. They wanted to protect the girl. They wanted to protect the students, because if this thing had happened maybe on the on the campus, sorry, now we don't use camera, on the school ground, whilst they were in school or in the boarding house, they probably would have just done the right thing by either expelling that girl or suspending her or something, for most probably expel her. But because it was under their watch, under their custody, they traveled with the girl. It is their responsibility to make sure those girls go safely, boys go safely, come back safely. So they wanted to cover up. But the truth is, they knew that that girl went from her floor. But the mother explained the reason. If it is true, we don't know. If it's a lie, we don't know. But we want to use the glaring facts to lead ourselves on what truly happened in this matter. Okay? So let the mommy continue.
That I would collect, I was going to get the phone from her. So if there was any other thing, they said no. Even Mrs. Kemi told me that I should not tell my husband, that it is not everything women discuss or disclose this to their husband. So I said, oh, okay, no problem.
Mind you, the school told her that they only went to kiss, that the daughter kissed. Kissing and having this thing, you know, it differs. And they were trying to attribute it to online stuff. Oh, these kids watch a lot online. They probably have seen all the kinds of things this girl, because you know, there's an app, I think they called it Like app or something, one place where they showed me the guest page, how she has been doing some kind of dance, some kind of things. She had followers, I think over 20-something thousand followers. As at Monday, still had more followers. And also, you know, the video, many things like that. Even I think one of these bloggers, I think is it Gist Lover, that screenshot how she has load, you know, she loads up daily for a 10-year-old girl. If I'm making sense. I even heard when Tonto said that this girl has somebody that has groomed her. But I have my own view. I'm not going to use anyone's discretion now or own view to tell you where I stand and how I understood what has happened. Do you understand? Okay, let mommy continue. Let mommy continue.
To their husband. So I said, oh, okay, no problem. As long as this is just kissing and that I will caution my daughter. So I left them. Then I didn't hear anything from them again. The girl was going. I thought everything was fine. Not until after 2 to 3 weeks that we had that conversation. Mrs. Azike, the head teacher, now sent me a link that she wanted us to have a Zoom meeting by 5 p.m. I said, okay, that I was going to join them. So by the time I logged on, I did not see anybody. I had to call her that I did not see anybody online. She now said, okay, she was going to contact the rest people. I said, okay. So we had that meeting. There were many people, boards of directors, which I was even the one asking them, what is your name, sir?
Listen to this woman. Number one, if many of you are not aware of chrisland school, I know of one because I remember my nephew was the one when we were in Nigeria. You understand? So I know in chrisland there's one on Okpebi. It's a school that is very expensive. It's for the cream de la cream. It's for people that are from good, well-to-do background. So definitely, you know, this woman is doing well for herself. If nothing at all, at least making sure that her child goes to a school that can be reckoned with, and she wants the best for her child. However, if you notice how this case was stapled to this woman, we see a lot of us are going to blame ourselves. All of us. Be sincere. Many of us buy phones for our kids, and you know, this technology is not helpful at all. Many of us, you are typing there, many of your 10, 12 years old, 14 years old kids are on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. We don't know what they do. We don't know what they do. And many times, by the time this woman, by the time this woman, goes out to work just to make sure, or her father goes just to make sure her father, they make sure that she's going to a school as good, as nice, as expensive as this. A lot of things are not being followed up. A lot of things are not being followed up. Do you understand? A lot of things are not being followed up. So many parents, we have failed in that aspect. Nevertheless, do not forget one thing. Having sex probably is not even from technology, as in media. She could probably have learned it or been introduced to this kind of thing by an uncle. I wouldn't use the father because, that would be too close for comfort. It could be an uncle. It could be driver that is dropping her off school. It could be anybody. Mind you, Chrisland have had this kind of problem before. If you people remember, it's this scandalous issue before. So, and many other colleges like that in Nigeria, they're having all these kind of issues. The thing is it about the school alone? Or is about even kids back home where they are from? Somebody else probably have molested this child. Because the child that I saw cruising that boy, even the boy was emotionless. He wasn't doing he wasn't enjoying it. He was just there as if they are just teaching him or something. Definitely she's no more a virgin. She already knows what is it. Even she, I didn't see her feel anything that she was doing. She was just doing it. I don't know if she knows when to come or when she reaches her max, or she's just doing it, that she's enjoying it. I don't know. Because they both, the two of them, they need counseling. Because I don't know if they understand what they're, because the boy was there. I'll try to look at the expression he wore. I saw an expression of a clueless child. They're just cruising, and he doesn't know if he's coming or if he's enjoying it or if he's supposed. Because if not, he cannot be feeling so at home and at ease with somebody else right beside him and another person videoing them. People should think about that. So it could be the girl. It could be the girl had been molested, or they've been molesting her, or she's been having this thing continuously that she even knows how to climb on somebody and is cruising the person. Now the mother was given another understanding by the school, where that I personally fault them. So if Chrisland, they close Chrisland down for that lie and for making the mother clueless to an extent that she, for me, added to the embarrassment. Because I feel this woman, assuming she knew better. I feel, assuming she knew better, she wouldn't have come out to laud it. Because when you come out to say, Nigerians, help me, it's because you are a victim. But right here, I do not personally see her as a victim. I feel she made, it's a blunder for her to ask for help, where we are the ones that are supposed to ask her for help. In the sense that, oh my God, what happened to this, our daughter, that she's been left to an extent that she knows so much. She's also equally now a bad influence to other children. And to the school. And to the school. Because at that age that we are told, we don't know the real age. Some of you have been arguing here, oh, she's 12, she's 13, we don't know. They started with 10 years old. So the real age, you people you will know better. But we are trying to argue it, even though she's 12, she's still underage. She's still underage with the video that we all can see. Now, mommy, talk. Listen to this woman very well.
Which, and I was even the one asking them, what is your name, sir? What, can you introduce yourself? And so one particularly said that his name is Aki. So the Aki was the one, like the head, the person leading the meeting. He began by saying, if there is no forgiveness, there won't be sin. If there is no sin, there won't be forgiveness. He was speaking in parable. At a time, I had to, I said, what are you talking? What are you people discussing that you are just, He now said, no, that they just wanted to do a follow-up to ensure that I have withdrawn Julian's phone and to check on how Julian is doing. I said, okay, Julian is fine. But he now made a comment. He said, when it happened, I said, sir, what happened? He said, Julian did not tell you. I said, no, Julian did not tell me anything. So on that, I'm sure they have the record of that Zoom meeting. So I was screaming at them. I said, tell me what? I don't understand. Julian, did anything happen? Julian said no.
Now you can see that the daughter, she doesn't even understand the daughter herself. This woman, aside the fact that we are still going to look at the parental control, parental upbringing, the negligence of mothers, fathers, parents as a whole, the daughter didn't even confide in her. The daughter didn't look like somebody that anything had gone wrong with, because she was used to having sex. She could comport herself. If not, if something had gone wrong, look at Don Davis. When they dealt with him in school, he emaciated. Of blessed memory to our son, Omo, he died. But she didn't notice anything. Because the first claim that we heard was that she was raped. Do you understand? So that was the anger I believe many people had. Oh, how can they rape this girl? Even the mother in this story here, when she was talking, said the same thing. Even the person that was telling her to do her face well, to express herself, to cry, so that Nigerians can stand up the way they stood up for Omo's case. Because they had to teach her how to behave. The person at the background, probably is the husband, was teaching her. At a point, she got angry that they kept cutting it and adding it and rejoining it. Because the girl did not really tell them the truth. They thought they were doing it right. So if she had seen that video, I believe she wouldn't have come out. And I believe the anger of what she did made them, even I believe the school may have a hand in it. These are the things that the school is aware of. You remember she said here, a particular teacher, who is their head teacher, the way he addresses that girl in a very disgusting manner is because he sees that girl as extremely promiscuous and a bad influence to others. Let's listen to her.
Tell me what? I don't understand. Julian, did anything happen? Julian said no. So I said, okay, as it is now, I don't even know what you people are talking about. But if he extends more than this, that my husband will definitely know about. But the way people are calling me that, I'm not comfortable with it. So at the end, we finished the meeting and we left. They didn't tell me anything. I went on my own. So The day after, a parent.
Can you see how she's eyeing?
A parent called me after we had.
Did you people see it? Somebody was cautioning her when she was talking. He felt, I could hear the male voice, which I think is her husband. He felt, you are not expressing this thing the way Mama Don Davis came and was saying it. But Mama Don Davis was passionate. You all saw her child. That boy was at the point of death. God brought him back. The other man, Bowen College, that one died. But in this case, the woman didn't see anything in the daughter's look at home to help her be able to really cry to win Nigerians. It was somebody that was telling her, I think it's the husband, that was teaching her what to, and she hides the man. Like, please, I'm doing what I can. Because she was clueless. His daughter did not really let her know the truth. And obviously, the school didn't help issues. They kept her in the dark. If she knew, trust me, she won't cry out to Nigerians. She won't. Because she made this matter really bad. The school is faulty in terms of negligence. However, a child that understands boundary. You know, in school then, when I was in boarding house, when they say this is, I went to a girls' only school, but I remember that if they born you well, even if head teacher or head girl or anything is not around, you can't cross from girls' dormitory to boys' dormitory. Everybody stay apart. When we go for excursion then, I went to a federal government college school, a girls only. When we go for excursion with teachers then, if there's time for disco, they not born you well. That you go and do, talk to a boy, and you people have to steal. Because if they catch you, you are gone. You are in soup. In fact, the way they will even look at you, other students, so they will look at you as real bad child. So, you see, just as much as we are going to blame the school, but mind you, there are 80 students. 8 did what they did. But only 2 had sexual intercourse. The others were only around in that place. They were the ones that shared out the videos. But only 2, the girl and that boy. And if we must say the truth, when they say go and collect your charger, which the mother said, I want you people to listen to the mother. She said, the daughter said, go and collect your charger. She got to where she borrowed the charger. When she got to where they were, and on getting there, they said it was in the toilet or everything. Then the mother said they gave her substance. They all took substance. Looking at this video, did you people notice, the video of that child? Did you notice anything like those people were under any influence of anything? For me, I didn't notice. I may be totally wrong. I didn't notice any influence because the boy, if maybe it's true for the girl and the boy under, maybe it's true. But that boy that laid beside them, that one didn't take anything. His brain was correctly sound. His brain was correctly, that particular boy is the only boy that made me understand how it all happened. Now let's listen to mommy.
Had a Zoom meeting the next day that please that she needed to see me, that it is very, very urgent. So I had to go to her house. When I got to her house, she said something has been trending in chrisland, that which I am not even aware. That she has told them that if this woman knows that she doesn't think I am aware of this incident. So the woman now called me that, look at this video, see what is trending in chrisland, that all the parents are aware. So immediately I informed my husband, look at what is going on. So we began to call Mrs. Azike. She refused to pick her call. I called her more than 20 times. She didn't respond to the call.
Yes,
But later,
the woman, Mrs. Azike, they are messed up. You know, I think the person, like maybe the principal, I don't know who that be, who called her, they've messed up. They did not disclose to the mother. That part alone, where they messed up. Who were they protecting? The school? Because for the woman to have told that girl not to say anything is because they were protecting the school. They know that there's form of negligence there. There are some kids that are very heady, even when you tell them do not cross from here to here. But for her to be a girl and she's the one that went out of where she is, she's now the, will I call her God's, no, because she's a little girl, because it's more like a daredevil. She's the one that crossed from their coast to the other. Why didn't she have anybody to escort her? Why didn't other students escort her? Do you understand? Why didn't she have other? And where, if she was raped, which we know she wasn't, definitely, but that was the story we heard. Why is there no story like that ongoing? Why is there no story like that ongoing? So, okay, sorry. I have to open this. Let mommy talk.
Respond to a call. But later, I think she spoke with my husband and told him that she doesn't know anything if such a thing existed. So that was how we began. I even began to beat my daughter that why would this happen? What is going on? So as we were beating her, the girl now said, Mommy, please, can I talk to you? I said, okay, what is it? She said that the chrisland, Mrs. Azike, threatened her not to speak out. That she should not speak out. So she narrated how it happened, how they abandoned them in hotel, how the school left them, and how she got, into this thing that is happening now. So even on our behalf.
Okay, listen to the mom. How they abandoned them in the hotel. Okay? It can be true. Maybe the teachers, irresponsibly, they've gone to buy, they went to goat souk. They left the kids there. You understand? Unsupervised. They went around and was going around Dubai, expecting that as when it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, the kids should be asleep, I believe. Meanwhile, goat souk, all those shopping mall in Dubai, they don't close until 11 night. So they will go, they left the kids. I'm just helping them to imagine, because the woman said they abandoned, and that's how the thing that happened. What happened? Let's listen to mommy. What happened? Let mommy explain.
On our behalf, they have been coming to have meeting. They've been sending delegates from their headquarters to have meeting with my daughter without my consent. I was not aware, we were not informed. So please, I am begging Nigerians to help me. Help me, because chrisland was trying to hide this issue. chrisland was trying to push us out of the way. And my daughter was going psychologically, insane. Please, I need help as a mother. I am begging fellow Nigerians to help me. Please, that is my cry. Please. So as a mother, and the part that chrisland played to cover up this issue, this rape issue. chrisland, on the day of Mother's Day, I was in school.
You see this woman now? She said rape. That's my own part now. The daughter made her understand that they raped her. The woman is the one that gave us understanding of what happened, though. You know, as at that time, they have not suspended her daughter. When the school kept calling her, when the kid kept checking on her, they were trying to see how they can cover their end. And they want to still also keep the girl, but they were talking to her, making the girl feel bad about herself. They didn't want to suspend her. Until when this woman cried out, that's when they quickly suspended the girl, so that they can make then the videos that were going viral that, you know, they quickly suspended her so that they can quickly make it look like the girl is the one that went to, she wasn't raped. She went to have sex with that boy. Do you understand? Chrisland wanted to remove themselves. Meanwhile, they have forgotten that they messed up with the parents. They were meant to carry along the mother. The reason why that woman was telling her not to involve the husband, that not everything you allow is because the woman had seen that the girl and that boy had real intercourse. And that was why they kept lying to them. They went to do COVID test, not COVID now, pregnancy test by taking urine and blood 3 times. Because if the girl was pregnant, that would have gotten them into real shit. They wanted to cover the whole story up. But they were busted. The mother won't know. The daughter will be shut down. As in not to talk. But they will be bullying her inside. Reason is that she is the one that went to cruise that guy. As a matter of fact, if the boy that was being cruised, if the mother also want to defend or they want to go about this matter, they can also tackle them and say that the girl came to rape him. Do you know that? They can also say, because he was just there, Barogodo like that, they can also say that the girl came to their room to rape him. If they discover there was no influence of any substance. And if they look at that video closely, the boy there wanted to sleep. He said, you people are disturbing me. So they were trying to hide this matter from the mother. They just wanted her to think something was happened, but they didn't want her to know about the sexual aspects because the thing took place under their watch when they took their child from them to go for excursion. Now, mommy, continue.
I was in school. We were all there, not knowing that they had other people, other delegates that came to interrogate my daughter. As soon as we finished that Mother's Day, I left and they took my daughter elsewhere to go and interrogate her without my consent. Secondly, they've been threatening my daughter that if she speaks out, that they are going to kill her. That it is a men's world. That she should keep quiet. She shouldn't disclose to me. And my daughter was dying in silence. I didn't know. Every day when she's going to school, I'll be forcing her, Julian, come out. I'll be telling her, come outside. Come outside. This child won't want to go to school. Even a teacher, Mr. Tim.
The reason why that child wouldn't want to go to school is because, come on, mommy. You should know that it's sad. You should know that the problem here is a little girl like that, her video has been circulated in school. You were called by a fellow parent that had at least loved you. Am I making sense? Because if not that she loves you, she won't have the guts to call you. Her child must have shown her. You understand? That see, mommy, see Lagbaja, see her video. And also, mommy, the page your daughter is on that app, they say like or something like that. If many people look at it, that app, mommy, and see all what your daughter has been doing there, if they see it, they will somehow look at it like, oh, it's nothing strange. Are you getting me, mommy? They would think it's nothing strange looking at what she does on that like app, and then looking at the scene that took place in Dubai. So the bullying and the depression and the low self-esteem, the stress of your child was basically because that video was sent around. It went viral, and even went more viral after you came out, you and Ubi. So the awareness, we were all more aware of what really happened. Now, I will still come to something. Let's go on.
Her class teacher was calling her a stupid girl, useless girl, in the midst of other children, in the midst of other.
That is where I'm saying. When I said there was a teacher that kept insulting her. You understand? The teacher that kept insulting her was doing that because he is of the understanding that it is this our girl that went to the male part of the, the hotel where they lodged them, and went to do what was not expected of her. If I'm making any sense to you people. So that was why that teacher, they were bullying her. I feel the mother is making up stories just to trap the school. Naomi, you may say so, but I think her pains really is the pains of being the last to know the truth. She probably knows within her that, okay, I don't like what my daughter did there, but she's not ready to also spare the school, because just as much as we all know that, okay, our little girl, we need help to really know if truly she was raped, which I don't think she was raped, which I don't think she was under the influence of any substance. But I personally think there must have been somebody or people that have molested this girl at a tender age, and the parents are clueless about it. That is my concern. Now, she is now an influence to these little lads. The boy that you people saw under her, she's an influence. If I may use the word, a bad influence. Because at that age, seeing that, it calls for concern. But remember I said something, that during Baba Ijesha's case, even a woman called from America then and said her husband is aware that her cousin is the one that disvirgined her at a very tender age. That when her husband is making love to her, she doesn't enjoy it. No, so little do we wonder why when that girl was having that thing. You saw I said something. I said her face expressionless. The boy under her expressionless. I have a feeling that one probably is his first time. Maybe. Don't be surprised. That may be the first time of that girl really with a person of her age or someone she likes. Then other times that she's had it, maybe the person molesting her. The mother needs to dig deeper. Dig deeper. The mother needs to dig just to help her own daughter. Needs to dig deeper. Now, mommy, continue.
Students, children, in the midst of other students. Please help me. They took this girl, took her to go and do pregnancy test without me knowing, without the father knowing, and lied to her that they were taking her for COVID test.
Please, Anna, please, can I have the link to the video? Which video do you mean? As regards, let me tell you people one thing. If you are one of the people sending that video around to people, I pity your life. Ask me why. If police catch you, you are going to jail. I know somebody in this country that went to jail for this child porno. Innocently. Even the person that sent it to him, the woman, she went to jail too. She's in Portlish. So that you will know that I'm not trying to. This video was sent to him. He actually forgot it on his phone. Come in, no mommy. He forgot the child porn thing on his phone. A woman sent it to him. He was going for just business trip out of the country. Oh no, they said he was going to London or Nigeria. I can't remember. He had a child porn on his phone. His suspense was for something else. They said he was traveling. He had the ticket he used, he missed his flight. Then he wanted to buy a ticket of 100 and something euro. Then he needed to buy another one at the airport. Even if it's on Twitter, it's none of my business, my darling. But I am saying, don't allow it to be on your phone. Delete it. And don't share it to anybody. If that is what Esther is asking for, I'm only advising you people in my country. Let me tell you people what happened to this woman, to this man. He wanted to travel to London. He had euros, thousands of euros in his pockets. I was told that the guy is a taxi man or something. Then he called somebody to help him buy the ticket with fraudulently, Ike, Ebami wore ticket. He couldn't use the thousands of euro he had with him that he was traveling with. Just take from it and buy himself maybe 200 and something euro ticket to London from here. They help him to use Ike to war. Unfortunately for him, police surrounded him instanta at the airport. When they surrounded him at the airport, the rest is history. Do you understand? The rest is history because they blacklist you for 5 good years after you finish your jail. What did they call it? 10 after conviction. Minimum 18 months above. Minimum. After the jail term, they will still blacklist you. There's no job that will hire you. If you were in a job before, they will sack you. It's a big offense. Don't follow them, and the adult porno is okay. They don't take people for that one. But child porno, yes, sex offenders registry, that is blacklisting. That's what I mean. Blacklist you. Your name will be there. Hello, go and sit down first. Yeah, tell mama, I'm busy here. They will be blacklisted. The name will be blacklisted. Better delete it. Please don't advise them. I don't understand how adults can watch. No, it's even very irritating. So irritating. Be careful. Don't even ask to watch it. It's none of your business, really. What matters is, does this girl deserve justice? Does she deserve justice? Now, I learned Tonto even gave 500,000 naira, volunteered to, for 500,000 naira so that it will be brought down on the media. The question is, WhatsApp doesn't bring down such a thing. It's gone viral. It's just for you people to just not share it. Don't send it to anybody. You understand? So let's quickly hear mommy. Then, hello?
Possible? Do they use blood sample for COVID test? Do they use urine for COVID test? And I did not know. Not until this thing came up. And to crown it all, because we have started confronting them, because we have started telling them that we are aware of what has happened, they now sent her a suspension letter. After I carried my daughter.
Do you people hear now? They sent her that suspension letter to ask to use it as a deterrence for other students that behave like her when they go on excursion. They were trying to now act when they knew that they've been busted. They are at fault. Sorry, mommy. Mommy at fault too. The only person, I'm sure you people will be wondering to me, what are you going to say about the girl? She's still a child. We need to help this mommy to dig deeper. Who molested this girl? Who taught her? She's a victim. She needs help. The mother is clueless. This her cry is not to us. It's for the child to go to that child. They need to take that child. They need to ask her questions. If Baba Ijesha wasn't caught to find out that he has started molesting that girl from when she was young. Mind you, remember that girl started misbehaving. She started having boyfriends. And maybe people didn't hear Princess say it that time. The girl started misbehaving. The girl started misbehaving. Because in Africa, when kids undergo such things, some of them emotionally, they are traumatized. They need help. That's why in this country, I know abroad, they do it. The person that molests, you are going to jail. You will go to jail, you will go to jail, you are a pedophile. They will teach you the lesson of your life. And most of the time, those people, they don't ever be normal again. If they don't take them through, some of them will marry, they won't be happy in marriage, they won't love man again. Some of them end up not getting married, or they marry, they come out of marriage or they become a nympho, they don't enjoy sex, they are distressed, they are angry, Then now our own case, it was sent out at that tender age. But for anyone to try to cover up that she was raped, that one, please count me out. I say it's a lie. That she was under the influence of substance, no, I do not see that in this particular case. All I see here, and I say it my own view, I see a school trying to cover up for their negligence when they went to Dubai. So they were trying to keep the girl quiet, shut her up, let her undergo the disgrace they are already giving her, bullying her. Then on the side of the mother, they didn't inform her, made her extremely clueless. Then the mother, if she had known the truth, will not, I believe, except she is not okay, will not come out and act as a victim, because she is not a victim here. Nigerians are not to help her. Nigerians are to advise her. Her daughter needs help. The daughter needs the help of a psychiatrist, a child therapy in terms of counseling, then the truth needs to be known. Who molested this child? Who disvirgined this child? Who taught her what she's doing? And you know, she's gone so wide about it that she has a page, something fuck you are before Kenekon for such things. I mean, they said, if I watch what is there, I will cry. So I didn't bother to watch it. But for the 1 or 2 persons that related it to me, their hearts were broken and they are mothers. So, and she has many of those kind of videos and she functions every day. She's a star there and she has followers, adults following such a person. Adults following such a person. A child. So, you see, many things, it's not the mother now that needs help. No, and not by calling upon Nigerians. It is the mother that needs to help the child, and we should advise her. The school suspending her was to cover up for their lapses. And also, it will act as a deterrent to other students that have sex with a male whilst in school. They are not saying don't have the sex outside. It's your business and your parents' business. If anything go wrong, they expect you to bad girl fuck. Thank you. I remember they told me something about F word. More than 20K, yeah, I was told. You understand? So, all those things cause for concern. Yeah, I watched it. Obojono. Again, I don't want to believe. Lolo Express said, Susanna, the babe. Again, I don't want to believe the mom does not know about that page. Are you sure? I don't think she knows. Or maybe she knows, but she doesn't know the things that happen there. Do you understand? Maybe she doesn't know the things that happen there. You know, maybe she doesn't know the things that happen there. Do you get me? Are you sure? I doubt very much. I doubt very much. So, now I will quickly read something, and when I read it, and then give you people my conclusion, because it's almost 10. It's almost